Thank you for joining me in my time of sickness. I would like to say that I'm done wildin', I'm done styling, I'm done profiling, I'm just mildin'. And what are you gonna do when you're just mildin'? You're gonna browse, you're gonna look through your PDFs, you're gonna see what's up. And also, if you have a fetish for people who are sick, please do not watch this video. This is not for people who have weird sickness fetishes. Please leave right now, fetishists. Please. Other people may stay. We've got these PDFs like this Nintendo newsletter from sometime in the 80s. We've got Mario looking busted. The Goomba looking less busted. We've got Excite Bike dude. He doesn't have a name. We've got Hogan's Alley looking busted. We've got the NES Zapper made to not look like a real gun, as to not confuse American police officers who may want to shoot you if it looks like a real gun. And you run that risk yourself. If you're one of those guys that likes to paint the orange tip on your little like plastic guns, don't do that, dude. Don't do that. Don't do that. We got the Mario. Here's a man with a Mario mask. Here's a man with a Mario mask. In this horrifying picture that you can't unsee. They're all so happy that Mario showed up to thank them for playing Mario. He's very happy that they played the game. I don't know how these hands are working here. We've got this guy. We've got Howard. Howard's played over 10,000 hours of video games. And he's gotten laid. This man has it all. He's played so many video games, he turned himself into pixels. That's how dedicated he is to the craft. This guy knows a thing or something about Mildin. Although I don't like that looking like a mustache right there. That's not right. I'm gonna zoom out. I don't like that mustache. That's not that's a shadow. That's a CRT right there. He's got the arcade controllers. He's over here in Mildin. I'd say I've at least practiced for at least 10,000 hours, Howard said proudly. I had to get a job to make up for all those quarters. I added in some words there. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna blame the bottle service. The NyQuil bottle service. If you're not drinking the NyQuil straight from the bottle, you're missing out. You're missing out on a lot. I've also got this fantasy computer TIC-80 book on how to do stuff with it by Kenji Yukoku, an easygoing programmer who has enjoyed hobby programming widely and shallowly since the early days of the computer. I'm gonna add words. I'm on the bottle service. I'm adding words on the bottle service. A hobby writer who writes only what he likes. Hot soup processor evangelist who loves Miki and Maitake. Recently living pretending to be basis. And here he is with his Japanese tradition of making a Kirby on an omelet. Making a Kirby on your omelet is the most Japanese thing that you can do. and he's completed that, complete with this festive plate that is a reef. You can find out more about this book if you search the internet for Fantasy Computer TIC 80 Happy Programming Guide. It will literally give you happiness, and that is a fact of life. Look at all these characters on here, drawn wackily to be wacky. Fantasy computers, but also other old game magazines, because Electronic Gaming Monthly issue number 3 is this making up for the lack of an actual video this week. I hope it is. Look at these weirdos and these weird overdone covers like Street Cop, Wild Boys. They're so wild you can't even see them. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, also detailed. Then there's Golf Challenge Pebble Beach, but it looks like it spells Pebble Bitch. Shooting Range. Excellent, they say in quotations. Thank you, Bandai. Truly are the Namco Bandai of Namco Bandai. Looking for Game Boy? I am writing to ask for more information on Nintendo's Game Boy system and the Epic's Color handheld system. What I would really like to know is the release dates of both units. I do not have Google because this is the 80s. I already have 133 games for the NES and 52 games for Sega. We don't know what Sega, but he has 52 of them. But I would really want to get a hold of these two hand-helds. Well, Linda, in California, I'm not going to read the answer there because you don't need more games. You have like 52 Sega games, 133 NES games. I think you have too many games. You don't need a Game Boy. Where'd the PC Engine go? Well, actually, according to Gaijins, these non-Japanese people, they're called the TurboGrafx 16 from NEC. I thought NEC had the PC Engine. Can you clear this up? No, I'm not gonna clear up shit. Google it. Why didn't you log into CompuServe and ask them instead? Don't you have a computer that can dial in with your 300 VOD modem? BOD, is it BOD or VOD? I think it's, if we're really mild in here, and I think we're really mild in, I think it's BOD with a B, but it could also be VOD with a V, or it could also be some kind of German thing with the weird pronunciation. 1200 VOD or BOD, 300 VOD. I hope these count. Man, these magazines were so good because you could barely see the score behind all the text. Like, you could barely make out the 7. It could be a 9 for all you know. And Guardian Legend is similar to Xanac, but is really 2 games in 1. The maze scenes aren't hard, but they are long. The flying sequences are also easy, with all of the difficulty wrapped up into the boss confrontations. The game does a good job. But, whatever these words are. think it's bringing. It could be banging. I can't really see with this text. Banging the two separate play themes together. Doing a bang up job. Thank you, Guardian Legend. Difficulty average. Release now. Type action. Level play. Already read that. Difficulty average. Oh, there's no levels to play. Wait, Stealth ATF has 8 levels to play. Guardian Legend, it just all is the level. It has no level of play according to EGM in the 1980s. It has none. And then there's also Dengeki PlayStation 65. Oh look, there's a Chocobo. And it's only 490 yen. That's a little expensive for the 90s. And then we have, was a Hoshide Hakken Tamagotchi. Go. Boy. What is that? 写真を撮ったり、データを作ってたり、たまごっちの生態を、what is it? 研究してね。I'm not gonna research any of that. Tamagotchi. No, I don't care. Oh man, it's RPG Maker 3, RPG Scooter 3, original RPG. Oh, is that Saku? What is that? Something soft. I know it's for the Korean. I can't do the words. Man, if only it had Furigana like this nice Tomogachi ad. This one's nice to have the Omigana right there. This one's like, no, you're an adult. You don't need any of that. You should know how to read these kanji. Well, you know what? I am too dumb for that. I'm just gonna read the Furigana, and that's all I need. Oh man. This is a magazine, and there is a Gundam, and an RPG Maker, and it is in the 90s, probably. 90s-ish, 1998. It's old, like you are. You're old if you remember this. Old. And now I'm gonna bring up the TIC 80 and I'm gonna ask for help, because I need help. Help. Version. Thank you. I need to know that this was version 1.1.2736. Also this. But also help. What other thing do I need help with? Commands. I can CD, I can clear a screen, I can config, I can demo, and I can, let me help surf. What does surf do? It's a cart browser. So I'm gonna type in surf right, and I'm gonna see what's up on the surf. Do they got the demos on the surf? Do they got the demo scene demos of demos? What do they got? Persona Tune. Oh no, not that word. Not that word. What am I in for here? Oh, there's grass. I can almost touch it. I can grab the grass. Finally. Finally, I can touch grass. People have been telling me for years that I need to touch grass. And now that I'm Mildin, now that I'm done wildin' and stylin', and the other words that end with a ing but can also end with the in apostrophe, I am truly Mildin. Now I am truly Mildin. And there's shapes coming around. And it's crazy. You look at these demo scene demos. You ever just have the NyQuil straight from the bottle, and you go and you look at the demo scene demos on the TIC80, and you're like, verisimilitude. That sounds like a dictionary word, because it is. And it was also a meme for a while. And then you look at the verisimilitude, and you back out, and you close the game, and you hit the escape, and you shrink which one's the text? There we go. You shrink the font, and you have no idea what the fuck any of this does. You're like, wow, look at that function. Look at that local function. Look at that local for loop. Yeah. They got that quantitative easing on there, probably. Who knows? Oh, man. All these functions. Yeah. Does it have any sprites? It has a few sprites. It has sprite letters. It's got other sprites. Thank you, verisimilitude. I think I will do something else now. But whatever I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make sure that I'm Mildin. Cause in this being sick and stuff, you gotta take it easy. Got a mild in the winter of 1987 with the deformed Mario, and he's holding a mushroom and it has a little face on it. He's gonna eat mushrooms with faces on them because he's Mario. I will have normal videos up soon. I am so sorry. I hope you've milded, and the milding has spread, and you are now mild, because you've been mildin'.